Hello, friends. Welcome back. Today, I will share my thoughts on negativity and its impact on life, and also how you can triumph it to live with happiness. I hope at the end of the video, you will be one step closer in understanding your potential. Let's begin. Imagine standing at a crossroads, trying to choose the right path. But instead of clarity, your mind is clouded, filled with doubts, fears, and worst-case scenarios. This is the invisible weight of negativity. It doesn't just sit in the background. It steers your decisions, often without you even realizing it. Negativity isn't just an emotion. It's a lens, a filter through which we view the world, ourselves, and our choices. And the problem with this lens? It distorts reality. It whispers, "You're not good enough. What if you fail?" Or, "It's safer to stay where you are." These thoughts seem like our own voice, but they are echoes of fear, past disappointments, and self-doubt. Let me share a story. There was once a traveler who carried a heavy backpack filled with stones. Each stone represented a past failure, a criticism, or a fear. As he climbed a mountain, the weight slowed him down. Tired and frustrated, he looked around and saw others moving faster, freer. But here's the twist. Those people carried bags too. The difference? They chose to carry lessons, not stones. Negativity is like that heavy backpack. We carry it because we believe it protects us, keeps us from making the same mistakes, shields us from disappointment. But in truth, it holds us back, drains our energy, and clouds our judgment. So, how does negativity really impact your decisions? The impacts of negativity run deeper than we often realize. It's not just about feeling bad or having a gloomy outlook. It's about how it subtly rewires the way we experience life itself. Negativity doesn't just sit in your mind like an unwanted guest. It changes the way you see the world, the way you see others, and most dangerously, the way you see yourself. It's like wearing tinted glasses. You forget you're even wearing them, but everything you look at is colored by that shade. Let's talk about 6 profound ways negativity impacts your life, often without you noticing. Number 1, it narrows your focus. When you're consumed by negative thoughts, your mind zooms in on problems, not solutions. It's like staring through a keyhole, unable to see the full picture. Opportunities slip by unnoticed because fear has made your vision small. Number 2, it creates a fear of failure. You hesitate to take risks, not because the risk is too big, but because the voice of negativity is too loud. It convinces you that failure defines you, when in reality, failure is just feedback, a teacher in disguise. Number 3, it fosters indecision. You overthink, second guess, and get stuck in mental loops. Decisions that should be simple become overwhelming, not because the choice is complex, but because negativity adds layers of what ifs and doubts. Number 4, negativity shrinks your world. Imagine standing on a mountaintop with a breathtaking view stretching for miles. Now imagine closing your eyes. The landscape is still there, but you can't see it. That's what negativity does. It narrows your mental vision. It convinces you that opportunities are scarce, that the world is hostile, that people are untrustworthy. When you're trapped in negative thinking, you stop exploring. You avoid new experiences, relationships, and challenges because your mind has already decided it won't work out, or why bother? Number 5, it creates emotional echo chambers. Negativity is like an echo. A small thought, "I'm not good enough," bounces around your mind until it feels deafening. Over time, your brain starts to seek out evidence to support that belief. Missed a deadline? See, I told you I wasn't capable. Someone criticizes you? They've confirmed what I already suspected. This cycle becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Your mind filters out the positive, clings to the negative, and builds a distorted reality where failure feels inevitable. It's not that good things aren't happening. It's that negativity has trained your brain to ignore them. Number 6, negativity erodes self-trust. Perhaps the most damaging impact of negativity is how it erodes your trust in yourself. Decision-making becomes a battleground of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. You second-guess everything, from big life choices to simple daily tasks. And with every hesitation, your confidence weakens like a muscle that's never used. Over time, you lose touch with your own inner compass. Instead of asking, "What feels right to me?" you start asking, "What if I get it wrong?" But here's the truth. Confidence isn't the absence of doubt. It's the ability to move forward despite it. I've walked that path too. I've felt the heaviness of negativity, the kind that makes you doubt your own potential, question your worth, and retreat from the world. But I've also learned that negativity isn't a life sentence. It's a habit, and habits can be broken. One of the most subtle ways negativity affects us is by shaping our identity over time. When you repeatedly tell yourself, "I'm not good at this," or "I always mess things up," it's not just a passing thought. It becomes a belief. And beliefs are powerful. They're the invisible scripts we live by, often without questioning where they came from or whether they're even true. But here's a thought. What if you're not bad at something? What if you just never had the right environment, support, or mindset to thrive in it? What if the problem isn't you, but the story you've been telling yourself? There's an old parable about an elephant tied to a small post with a thin rope. Despite its strength, it never tries to break free. Why? Because as a baby, it was tied with that same rope, and back then, it couldn't escape. Over time, the elephant accepted the belief that escape was impossible. It never questioned it again. Many of us are like that elephant. We're held back not by real limitations, but by mental ropes we accepted long ago. Ropes made of fear, failure, and other people's opinions. Negativity thrives in these unexamined beliefs, quietly shaping the choices we make and the risks we avoid. So how do we break free from these invisible ropes? Number 1, awareness is the first step. Catch the negative thought as it arises. Don't fight it, just observe it. Label it, that's fear talking, or there's my self-doubt again. When you name it, you separate it from your identity. You realize you are not your thoughts, you are the observer of them. Number 2, challenge the narrative. Ask yourself, is this thought based on fact or fear? Often, negativity thrives in assumptions, not reality. Flip the script. What if it works out? What if I'm capable? What if this challenge is an opportunity in disguise? Number 3, shift your focus to gratitude. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. It rewires your brain. When you focus on what's going well, even in small ways, you dilute the power of negativity. It's like opening the curtains to let light into a dark room. Number 4, take small, courageous steps. Negativity feeds on inaction. The more you avoid, the stronger it grows. But when you take even the smallest step forward, you prove to yourself that fear is just a shadow, not a wall. Number 5, reframe failure as feedback. Every time you fail, ask yourself, not, why did this happen to me? But, what is this teaching me? Growth isn't linear. It's messy, filled with detours, mistakes, and lessons. But every setback carries wisdom if you're willing to look for it. Number 6, surround yourself with growth-minded people. Negativity isn't just internal, it's contagious. Notice who you spend time with. Are they lifting you up, challenging you to grow, or feeding your doubts? Surround yourself with those who see the best in you, even when you can't see it yourself. Number 7, practice mental minimalism. Just as we declutter our homes, we can declutter our minds. Let go of thoughts that no longer serve you. When a negative thought arises, ask, is this useful? Is this helping me become who I want to be? If not, gently let it go, like a leaf floating down a stream. At the heart of it, negativity is just a shadow. It feels big and overwhelming when we focus on it, but when we turn toward the light, awareness, kindness, gratitude, the shadow begins to fade. You are not broken. You're not defined by your doubts or mistakes. You are whole, even in your struggles. And every day is an opportunity to choose again, to choose growth over fear, clarity over confusion, love over judgment. So today, ask yourself, not what's wrong with me, but what's possible for me if I let go of this weight? You might be surprised by the answer. If this message spoke to you, take a moment to reflect. Hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your journey. And if you'd like to continue walking this path of growth and reflection, subscribe to Philosopher's Guide. Together, we'll explore the wisdom that helps us live with more clarity, purpose, and peace